it would not be my destination. I soon went from making waffles to making history. 25 years ago, this high school dropout became the first woman to graduate from the Citadel, the Military College of South Carolina. A college campus where we don't burn American flags, we salute them. I'm a single mom and a rape survivor. To women tonight who can relate, please know you have a friend and a sister in me. And I will fight like hell for you. I'm the daughter of an Army Brigadier General and a school teacher. I've admired my dad's Distinguished Service Cross from Vietnam. I've endured the rigors of a Citadel education. And today I represent a district that includes Paris Island, where we make Marines. What we're witnessing today is proof that strength preserves peace and weakness invites war. We can never project strength around the world when weakness stands in the White House. Nations like China see weakness as opportunity. China's fentanyl invades our borders. Their arms supply Putin's regime. China supports enemy states like Iran. They oppress their own people, especially their women. The world is watching America, and we must show them what we're made of. And I know a strong leader when I see one. Donald Trump stood up to China before, and he will do it again. Anyone who thinks they can take on Donald Trump or take down America is now on notice. Just as Trump quickly rose to his feet with a defiant fist in the air in Butler Township, Pennsylvania, when we re-elect him as president in November, America will soon be back on hers. We will be courageous, we will be resilient, we will be united, and we will be prepared to take on the challenges of this historic moment. Thank you, God bless you, and God bless the United States of America, and God bless Donald J. Trump. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Congressman Ronnie Jackson of Texas.
And there you have Congresswoman Nancy Mace of South Carolina. And we're going to take a quick commercial break and bring you guys right back into the RNC.
We've been spending a lot more time than ever at home these days. So maybe now you've just noticed cold air coming in from a couple windows, or that your patio door isn't closing fully, which means you're losing heat in the winter, losing cooling in the summer, losing money all year long. And that means now is the time for new windows and patio doors from Renewal by Anderson. Most installations are usually done in just one day. Renewal by Anderson windows and doors can help lower your heating bills and air conditioning bills with their most energy-efficient glass available. Only their windows are made with Fibrex material, proven to be 2 times stronger than vinyl, and they're backed by a 20-year warranty. And right now, when you buy one window or patio door, get one at 40% off. Plus, there's no money down, no payments for 12 months, and no interest for 12 months, plus an additional $200 off your entire purchase.
1-800-968-1443.
New to Medicare, recently moved or losing coverage? Then let us help break it down for you. First up, we have Medicare Part A. Consider your hospital insurance as your safety net, covering inpatient hospital stays, skilled nursing facilities, hospice care, and some home health care. It's the help for your peace of mind, ensuring that you get the care you may need when you need it. Now let's talk about Medicare Part B, your medical insurance. This is your key to most preventative services, outpatient care and doctor visits, from flu shots to screenings. Part B, at the forefront of proactive health care. If you enroll on a Medicare Advantage plan, the plan may provide all of your Medicare Part A and Medicare Part B coverage, and it is designed with you in mind, providing a wide array of coverage options for personalized care. Review your Medicare coverage options, ensuring it aligns
Where the
with your
fuck is my
evolving
bottle of
healthcare
room
needs.
going,
Flu
so?
shots to screenings. Call
Did you use it?
800-939-1759. That's 800-939-1759.
Shenyun Creations, the streaming
You
platform
must
from
have.
Shenyun, featuring world-class dance, past programs, and all original music. Masterclasses, behind the scenes, comedy, and more. Explore ShenyunCreations.com.
The Kindness is Cool Video Awards are back for their second year. Record and nominate acts of kindness, both big and small, from individuals, families, and communities. Submit your videos on GanjingWorld.com with the hashtag KindnessIsCool. Win a $10,000 grand prize and be featured on a New York Times Square billboard. Visit GanjingWorld.com and start sharing today. Kindness is cool.
Welcome back to The Nation Decides on NTD. Nation Decides 2024. We're going to tune back into the RNC where Texas Congressman and former White House doctor Ronnie Jackson is speaking. But first, before we go to him, Jack Bradley is on Media Row. We're going to see what Jack has to say. Jack?
Hey, Steve. Yeah, earlier I spoke with Senator Marsha Blackburn of Tennessee about foreign policy, which is the subject of here. But she was speaking at a primetime spot earlier on Monday. We heard from her, and today I spoke with her specifically about the threat of China. Take a look.
It's fine.
Senator Marsha Blackburn, thank you very much for joining us here today.
I'm delighted to join you. Thank you.
Today's topic at the RNC is foreign policy.
Yes.
Senator J.D. Vance has talked about how the Chinese regime is America's #1 adversary.
Correct.
And what is the Chinese regime doing to get that title?
Well, what we should be looking at is their goal. You know, they call it their 100-year marathon, and they plan to be globally dominant by the time you get to 2050. You can look at how they've moved into South America, how they've moved into Central America. You look at what they've done off the Horn of Africa. They're in Djibouti, and the port that they have built. And then they've put a naval base with that port. Do we think they are doing this for commerce? Do we think it's just a part of the Belt and Road Initiative? No. This is about global domination. And you look at the axis of evil, Russia, China, Iran, and North Korea, and you know that their intent is to take down the U.S.
Yeah, so like we heard from Senator Marsha Blackburn, some strong comments on the Chinese regime there. We have a lot more to look forward to here at the RNC, so I'll toss it right back to you, Steve.
Continues Jack Bradley. We're going to go into former DNI, acting DNI under the Trump administration, Rick Grinnell. Listen to what he has to say.
We all know the contrast to Joe Biden could not have been greater. Tonight, I want to talk to you about why President Trump's strength and grace, which now even his opponents struggle to deny, have consequences beyond American borders. From 2001 to 2008, I served as America's spokesman at the United Nations. Back then, Republicans believed America's duty was to spread democracy by military force. We were misled about weapons of mass destruction. We intervened in other countries' affairs and signed treaties that only benefited other nations. We spent too many years ignoring America's priorities. That's what happened when Washington stopped being the capital of the United States and started being the capital of the world. There was only one man with the strength to call out the lies and failures of both Democrats and Republicans: Donald Trump. Donald Trump doesn't care if you're gay or straight, black, brown, or white, or what gender you are. He knows that we are all Americans and that it's time to put America first. After 16 years of wars and chaos, the world looked different when President Trump was in the White House. Russia invaded Ukraine under both Obama and Biden, but Putin did not dare escalate under President Trump. Under Trump, China was challenged. Under Trump, the Balkans were more peaceful. Under Trump, the Middle East signed historic peace deals. Under Trump, Iran was broke. Under President Trump, we put American interests first. There were no new wars. Old wars ended, and America had the greatest economy in the world. But after 4 years of Joe Biden, wars are back, the Taliban is back, and members of ISIS have slipped through America's broken southern border. Russia is sailing warships off the coast of Florida. China is bullying its neighbors. Iran is waging a war in Israel and Gaza with help from Joe Biden. And Joe Biden's radical supporters have overtaken our universities, burning American flags, cheering for terrorists, and calling for violent revolution.
Yeah.
The reason the world is on fire is because President Biden is weak in more ways than one. But Donald Trump's opponents, here and abroad, now see clearly his incredible courage and resilience. They stand in fear and awe at the thought of his return. By voting for President Trump, you are casting a vote for the strength and grace that will bring peace and prosperity back to you, your family, America, and the world. Don't let anyone ever tell you differently. Thank you very much.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Congressman Matt Gaetz.